Let us summarize for a moment. Ever since the Ida phenomenon occurred while searching for Atali, no one has been able to log out of the game.
Yes, we knew this. Everybody knows that already. Jeez.
Furthermore, none of the players have been able to return to their real-world selves and their real lives.
Hence part of the logging out thing.
No new players have been able to log into the game.
No one ever logs in.
Communications with the outside receive no reply.
No one ever logs out.
Some of the players have panicked to the point where they're starting to get violent. It seems that the system admins can't contain these players any longer.
Yes, the system admins themselves are just as confused. Right now, their real selves are... At this point, we're no different than the lost ones.
Oh, great.
It is quite obvious that the reason for this abnormality is Ida.
Yeah, it's quite obvious.
If we ever want to return to the real world again, it is imperative that we investigate Ida as quickly as possible.
You mean do what we did in the first game? So good.
And one more thing. Let me tell you something important.
Let me guess. Something we should have known a long
Something important?
long time ago.
Now that her epitaph has been stolen, Atali's PC data is starting to degenerate.
Degenerate? What is he talking about?
Breaking down.
I'm sorry.
Her crackly hand, perhaps.
Why didn't you tell us?
That's enough. Isn't it obvious? She didn't want us to worry about her. Yada, in this world our minds aren't residing in our bodies, but in our player characters, right?
Yes, we've established this.
That is merely speculation. But in this case, it would seem to be the most likely explanation for what we are experiencing.
So this is a world where our minds and characters are linked together.
Yeah.
What will happen if Atali's character data is lost while she's in this world?
She'll die? Maybe?
There is a distinct possibility that her own consciousness will be lost as well.
Oh, I was kind of hoping I was joking. Well.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
I don't think he is.
What should we do? How can we cure her of this?
Is your head just for decoration? You should try thinking before you make a big fuss.
My head is for decoration, thank you very much.
Master Yada, do we know anything else?
That we're inside the game right now?
This too is only a guess. But it seems that this place is not really the world as we thought.
Then what is it?
It is a false world that Ida has created by copying the data off of CC Corp's servers.
Ah, so MacGuffin can make its own server
I
MacGuffin.
believe that the world we are currently inside of is such a place.
Perfect.
So then, this is some kind of a mirror server.
That's one way to put it.
There you go.
Atali, at one time you had the power to distinguish Ida's sound from all others.
Ida's sound?
Come to think of it, didn't you say something like that when we found Idiglut Loop?
Yeah, I could never pronounce that if I wanted to. Idiglazu.
Well... If you mean hearing strange sounds and seeing bug-like things, I've had that happen a number of times.
Have you heard that sound after being placed in your present condition?
No, I haven't.
Weird.
I thought so. It all makes sense. It would seem that the data Ida stole from her is...
Her avatar.
You don't mean the young girl's Morgana factor?
Okay, what now? You're just pulling phrases.
Morgana factor? What's that?
Please explain this. I don't know
Master
what.
Yada,
It's alright to tell him all about it now.
Oh, now it's okay.
The Morgana factor is the specialized data that makes epitaph users unique.
I thought that was the avatars.
Epitaph users are special characters created by CC Corp for use during certain projects. Thus, Epitaph user PCs have data inside them that is not found inside regular PCs.
That's why we're Epitaph user
That's
people.
the Morgana factor, usually called epitaphs.
Okay,
So the reason that we can use avatars is because we have that Morgana factor? I mean epitaphs?
That's right.
So it's all the
Hence,
same.
Epitaph users.
It's all the same.
CC Corp wants to mass-produce Epitaph users.
That would be
I mean, as
chaos.
a defense against Ida?
Yes, but thanks to strong protection protocols, we've been unable to adequately analyze them. We still don't know exactly what the Morgana factor is.
You just described it.
Thanks to that, not only can't we mass produce, we can't even make a copy of it.
So why not just bring the creator in on it? He should be able to take care of that without a problem.
Logical thought, actually.
As far as we know, the Morgana factor was not created by any one person.
No.
Well then, how did you get a hold of him in the first place?
We managed to salvage it from the dark abyss of this world.
The abyss of this world?
I think I killed the master of there.
Each of the Morgana factors has its own name and identity. In my case, the name of my avatar is Tarvos, the epitaph of the Avenger.
Who I killed. Yep, killed.
My avatar's name is Magus, the epitaph of the propagation.
Who I also killed.
As for Aseo, his avatar goes by the name of Scathe. He is the epitaph of the terror of death.
The
Ironic.
terror of death.
Ironic.
It's an odd coincidence that it's the same as your PKK nickname. Even with Magus's the propagation, we can't repair the Morgana factor.
Thus, now that she has lost her epitaph user abilities, Atali can no longer hear Ida's sound.
Maybe that's also part of the reason why Adelie lost her voice.
No, that was from Mike in the
Got it.
water.
What can we do to help her?
There are no alternatives but to try to recover her Morgana factor from Ida. However,
What?
I don't like howevers.
it will be difficult to trace Ida precisely, now that we are no longer on the actual CC Corp server.
There's Ida everywhere.
Fortunately for us, this Ida server is far from being perfect.
It's just a bug. How good could it code?
This world contains seams in the structure.
Like this crack in the wall.
The fact that we can save our data is proof of that.
That means...
We can save!
Yes, all we have to do is find them. It seems to me that at this point, our only acceptable option is to infiltrate the Ida areas and conduct a thorough search.
Infiltrate? You mean with just us?
Who else is gonna go?
There's no way we could possibly cover all the Ida areas between just the few of us.
This is an emergency. We will reach out and ask other players for help.
That's pretty impressive coming from someone as secretive as you.
Actually, that is.
Haseo, I believe you had a relationship with those at Moontree. You should go and ask them for help.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Moontree? Do you think there's a chance that they would really listen to me?
Moontree would never abandon someone in trouble.
Sakaki would. Sakaki would.
That's what Takaki always said. That Moontree is there to help save people.
And be evil.
I will go and contact Zelkova myself.
Good.
Hi, I want you to go with Haseo and help with his negotiations.
Yes, Master Yada.
What about me?
Atali, you will stay here.
But
If news of that arm were to spread beyond this group, it would only make things worse.
Yeah.
off to Moon Tree headquarters. Don't forget, the area words are Delta setting Eternity's night moon.
I will not forget that.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
Alright. So, now, we need to go back to Moontree's Guild. It's, Lambda, settled, darkness evil, right? That's it. It's good enough. Crap. It should be logged in my area words anyway. But this is a good place to stop. We've had enough talking, so until next time, not Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys later. Rain K?